If Trump was running against Trump, what would he tweet about his opponent? He said he would build a wall. Where's the wall? There's no wall. Sad. We're going to build a wall number 2 JPEG. For realsies this time, guys. Not like that Trump guy. Talked a lot about a wall and no show at the end. I will build a gorgeous, magnificent wall. So huge, and there will be a door. Big door. For people to come in, but they have to come in legally. When I say it, I'm gonna do it. Not like that guy who had 4 years to do it and just gave up. Dopey Donald soft on illegal aliens. No wall built. Maybe has big mental problems to boot. Dopey Donald sad. Dopey Donald married an illegal alien with a fake genius visa. Then chain migrated his murdering apest in-laws over. Click to read more. Wait, what's the deal with his in-laws? They literally came to the US through chain migration. Something Trump has repeatedly decried as very bad. The murdering apest part is just something he suggests about all chain migrates. I have no knowledge of their participation in ape murder. Corrupt Don needs to release his tax returns, but he won't because he is a fraud. The other candidate is a hoax made by China. China. Trump criticizes Trump. The man is a walking sack of hypocrisy. That's pretty unfair. As we saw during the G7, he takes a golf cart. Gotta let those hamburgers digest before you start moving around too much. He drinks a lot of French press and negative press coffee too, which probably gives him indigestion. Trump would be that guy that comes into your business and absolutely destroys the toilet. Like I'm talking, somehow managing to get shit on the underside of the seat. I know all the best geniuses. All of them. But this guy, this man, he is not a genius. He does not come close to me. I am a very smart genius. I predicted a lot of things. Historically, I predicted 9/11, the economic crash. But this guy, he did not predict any of it. He is not a true American. He is a coward. He accepts bribes and dirt from foreign countries. He does not believe in this country at all. Make America great again. Crazy Donald, who is very stupid, likes Macron, who is very weak and small, very low approval ratings in France. Sad. What an idiot. Spends all day on Twitter. Skip the war. Very badly guy with low IQ. Small brain. Sad. Swindling Donald thinks he's the king. We fought the Civil War to stop kings from ruling this country. Welcome to the future, Donald. MAGA. He dodged the draft with a fake illness. Very weak and very fake. Don't vote for this liar. Okay, if you look at this guy, folks, Dilly Dally Donny, I call him. Have you heard that? Dilly Dally Donny people are calling him. Isn't that great? If you look at this guy, you see a loser. Total loser. Never liked the guy. A loser the likes of which the world has never seen. What he does, and we hate this. What he does is he makes all these promises. So many promises he's made. It's amazing. These promises. It's amazing. You can't believe these promises. I probably know more about making promises than Dilly Dally Donny could ever think of. I've spent the last very long period of time watching this guy fail at making promises. He just fails. Edit. I had to stop, LOL. I can do this for hours. My opponent would continue Obama's disastrous policies of separating families and keeping kids in filthy, disgusting cages. I would make them big, beautiful cages. Don't vote for that orange lesbian. Dementia Donny is trying to be president again. Look at his hands. Those are small hands. I have big, beautiful hands that will hold this country and take it into a new age. He talks about making America great again. I say keep America great. Have you seen my daughter? If I weren't her father, I'd bang her. Old Dementia Donny's daughter is ugly. I wouldn't even think of banging her. This would then be followed by Jeb Bush coming in from left stage drop kicking Trump after assembling all of the Chaos Emeralds. No one could stand up to Jeb now. No one. This would cause a rift in the space-time continuum. Maybe the rift from 2016 will finally start to merge with that rift and attempt to normalize. His kids should be investigated, especially his daughter. Does anyone know if she's single? People that voted for Trump and now regret it. What was the straw that broke the camel's back? My dad is regretting it because he relies heavily on the Affordable Care Act. Republicans said they would replace it with something better, but they had 6 years to think of an alternative. They're already repealing Obamacare without any replacement, or at least none that was disclosed to the public. Repealing healthcare for Americans who depend on it to live will kill way more of our people than this ever did. We need to get our priorities straight as a country and stop doing things out of spite against each other. Thank you to everyone who upvoted my comment. This is the most upvotes that I have ever gotten on anything on Reddit. Yeah, my sister-in-law was being pretty smug about voting for Trump over Christmas, and then her mom explained to her that she was insured through the ACA, and when she loses that it is very unlikely that she will be able to get insurance because of her pre-existing condition. You could see it finally hit her, especially when she realized that also meant her potential inheritance would be depleted by paying for medical expenses out of pocket. My co-worker is a strong Trump supporter, but even he is getting nervous about Trump's disregard for the intelligence community and the implications for national security. He is also really concerned about the way he is using Twitter post-campaign. I remember people saying he was only acting that way for the election win and would settle down. If anything, his most honest trait was showing his true childish colors the entire time. I tried making the point to some people once. Trump has behaved this way for years. This was not just a ploy to get coverage. Seriously, why are people surprised he's the same person after winning the election? Because presidents are supposed to be presidential. It's almost like in the past, Americans and electors elected people who were already presidential. I'm a Republican that didn't vote for Trump. The straw for me was disrespecting POWs. That is unacceptable as a commander-in-chief. Good commanders thank POWs for their strength and toughness, not say, I prefer the ones that didn't get captured. To be fair with the question, I was going to vote for him until he made those comments about John McCain. Then he just got worse and worse, as we've all seen. I didn't actually vote for Trump, but I was telling everyone the day after that we should give him a chance. Then he announced he wasn't going to daily intelligence briefings, and I totally lost all faith in the guy. I heard that too. He's like, that information is not important to me. So, what information is really important? What Alec Baldwin and Meryl Streep say about you on TV. I'm from an area where there's a surprising number of Trump supporters. I don't know a single one that regrets voting for him. I don't think people appreciate how much some Republicans hated Hillary. The fact that they contributed to her defeat will always be enough for them. At the end of the day, that's the number one reason. I don't understand people who voted for him that are upset now over his cabinet picks. Like, what exactly did you expect from him? That he was actually going to drain the swamp? He is a pathological liar and an opportunist at best. I am not at all surprised by his ridiculous and uneducated cabinet picks. So true. Like, wow. You're surprised that a supposed billionaire, reality television star who talks out of his ass on a daily basis ended up with atrocious cabinet picks? Not only that, half of his career was based on breaking contracts through loopholes and ducking people over. You are a bartender. A guy walks into a bar and asks you for a Donald Trump. What do you give him? A concerned look, followed by the question, are you okay? Okay, here's the biggest, best cocktail we've got. Pours a shot of Coors Light. That'll be $200,000. Tremendous. Make a double almond julep and strain into a chilled pint glass. Add a shot of peach schnapps. Garnish the rim with a slice of peach. Serve with a shot of President beer. Drop the shot of beer into the pint glass and slam the whole thing, and you've got yourself a President impeachment. A virgin white Russian. Garnish with a slice of orange and charge $100 for it. A small charge of $100. No one has ever seen a deal this wonderful. He leaned over the bar, looked me square in the eyes, and ordered, I need a Donald Trump. The bar's loud music and louder conversations immediately took a backseat in my mind as I focused on this customer. I cocked an eyebrow at him to see if he was kidding. An icy cold stare told me he was not. You see, our bar has a number of distress orders for people who need help but can't ask for it directly for whatever reason. A tempura shot if they are being lightly battered. For example, ordering a Donald Trump means only one thing. That customer is out with Fox News spouting relatives, and if they hear another debunked conspiracy theory told as if it were the indisputable truth, that customer will snap. I paused, looked at the old, wearing too much makeup and too formally dressed folks he was with, inhaled deeply to gather my focus, and said, "Thanks for visiting my bar tonight. I really need to make some money after I donated all of my profits to Bernie Sanders' campaign." An empty glass, but I charge for the most expensive drink in the house. When he points it out, I will ignore him and ask how he enjoyed his drink. I will have the other patrons at the bar also claim that yes, indeed I served him a drink and that something is wrong with him if he does not remember. If he continues to protest, I will turn on the TV and the cable news people that strongly support my bar will be talking about how I did indeed serve him a drink. It was the best drink he has ever had, and he should tip at least 400% due to all the labor involved in making it, since I am the best bartender in the universe. After I take his money and he leaves, I then dole out the funds to my acquaintances as we laugh about how stupid the average customer is. He comes in the next day, ignoring all the protesters outside, and we pull the exact same ship, only this time I quadruple the price of the drink. He comes in the next day, with a few of his buddies, raving about the drinks I serve, and he even suggests making up some red hats promoting the great drinks served in my bar. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more Reddit stories, posts, and comments.